Well, hello everybody. It's Brother Todd with your Victory Minute, and I hope you boys and girls out there all having a great day. I'm coming to you today from inside our sanctuary. I got the guys turn on the background lights because I want to talk to those of you that primarily see me, as it were, in this environment. Those of you that get to watch our Sunday and Wednesday broadcast of our streaming, our live streams, and then of course there's a great many of you that catch us on the recordings, as it were. The reality is, ever since COVID and we started trying to reach out to people as best we could electronically, it's something that's kind of snowballed. And for an example, on a typical Sunday, between Sunday at 10 o'clock Central Time and Monday morning Central Time, we might have 20,000 different devices check in and catch one way or another through the website, through Facebook, through YouTube, whatever, that you're taking part in our whole services. And that's kind of wild to us when you really think about the fact that one of our typical Sunday morning services is about 2 hours long. It's amazing how many of you click in, stay in, and hey, we love that. And it's been something we've been fascinated by ever since we kind of got started with this. It's kind of hard for me, an old country boy like me, to really get my mind around it, but it's nonetheless it's happening, and so I want to be helping. When I started off in ministry, I heard an old preacher say, "I don't want to carelessly deal with anyone," and that stuck with me. I don't want to carelessly deal with people. You know, Jesus Christ came to save us all, not just collectively, but individually. And he knew where I was in Rosser, Texas in 1970, whatever it was, when he found me and called me. And he reached into that little corner. And this, the technology's given us an opportunity to reach into different corners with the gospel of Christ. And there's a lot of you that, however, God, takes all kinds of churches to reach all kinds of people, and however we seem to do it seems to click with a lot of you guys and gals, and I don't want to carelessly deal with you. So we started up this idea of having e-membership and that kind of thing, and we really just we've got it going. It's happened in a few instances, but we're looking to really expand it. And so the reason I'm making this minute today is I want to tell you about 3 different avenues we're thinking about. We're trying to get it together this summer, but what I need from you, and the reason I'm making this video today, is because I need input. I need some input back from you, okay? There's 3 aspects to what we're looking at doing electronically. One is to have what we're just calling right now, for lack of a better term, e-members. People that are connected to the church and membership with the church, but the reality is you just can't be here. You may be close, but you're homebound. Now, if you're homebound, we can get people right to you, but that's a little bit different deal. But you may not be able to be here. You may just, geographically, a lot of you are watching in different countries. We have a large following in Europe, in Africa, heavy in Asia, and Lord help, I've got more people watch me when what I say on Sunday morning gets translated into Spanish in Mexico than I do in Texas. So it's just crazy. And so we want to be able to reach you, and we want to be able to help you to where you can have a meaningful membership, to where you can actually have worship together where there's connection. That's the big thing. I'm about to take one of our staff pastors that's working in a couple areas, and I'm going to bring him completely into the area of outreach, not just in other countries with some mission stuff that we do, but predominantly electronically. And so we want you to be able to have a pastoral contact wherever you may be, where you can help, where you can grow. Maybe it's individually right now, thinking about putting out with the sermons a PDF there at the bottom where you could download it, print it off, so you're ready to go. You can fill in the blanks and then take that through the week. I'm thinking about putting out a study guide where we take the sermon from Sunday, and you take this study guide through the week, and you can kind of work on it every day or a couple of days a week, that kind of thing. Again, it's all stuff we're thinking about. I just need to know if it's something that'd help you. I need you to get that word back to me. At the end of this minute, I'm going to tell you how to do that. The second thing we're really kind of looking at is starting home campuses. A lot of you are watching together, You've got friends that come over, you've got family that come over. What we're looking at doing is starting these e-home campuses where you're basically just a little campus of Victory. You may be in Hidalgo, Mexico. We got a big following in Paris, France. Or you could be the other side of the DFW Metroplex. And God knows, I think I could get here from Paris, France faster than I can get here from Paris, Texas. But with the traffic at DFW, in DFW. So, but to where you're coming together, and then you're working together, you're meeting together later, maybe through the week, working through the study guide on last week's message, that kind of thing. And then we're looking at we're trying to figure out a good word, e-campuses, where we are not e-campuses, really satellite campuses, okay? And I know that's kind of a church term, but within church now, a lot of churches are able to because of the wonder of technology, we're able to simulcast in a message, but where we would have a building, where we've got a praise team, where we've got a campus pastor, all those kinds of things. And we're looking at just starting a multitude of these things, just as God blesses. And again, it doesn't make sense to us, but the truth is, God's just expanding this, and He's got us getting stuff done that, frankly, I look at the financials every week, can't figure out how in the world it happens. God's just doing it, and we're glad, and we want to seize the moment. Okay, I don't like to miss opportunities. If God's given me an opportunity, I want to grab it, and so we're looking at starting that. It may start in a home, but it may grow, and as it grows, and we can start. I'm even thinking about being able to start not only satellite campuses here, but our satellite campuses become part of Victory Preparatory Academy. Frankly, very easily right now, we could do junior high and high school in different places, wherever we have that opportunity. So again, I know I'm throwing out a lot here, and I'm trying to keep looking at the camera because those my eyes makes me look like a crazy person more than I already am. But we've got those different things kind of cooking. I was meeting with staff yesterday, and we're working out a lot of ideas and kind of let the cat out of the bag in the middle of summer. But what I'd really like to know is, how can we help you where you are? Okay, I don't like to answer questions nobody's asking. Right? I don't want to. It's kind of like my wife says, scratch my back, and she'll be up, down, left, right. Don't do any good to scratch if it ain't where the itch is. So I want to be able to help you where you are. Okay, hope that kind of makes sense. So what I need you to do, anything I've said today, whether being an e-member, whether you're thinking, hey, we got a home group, hey, we meet every week, or hey, we'd like to start one, or hey, there's 30 of us down here in wherever, and man, we'd love to be able to maybe look into partnership, and have a campus of Victory where you are. We've got campuses, frankly, they're coming under us and with us, and churches that are partnering with us, 2 or 3 of them in different countries even. So, hey, if that kind of fits you, I need you to let me know. All right, how do you do that? Okay, if you're in the States, if you're not in the States, I think, what is it, +1 you put in front of the number. But our number here is 469-838-5321. The easiest thing to do with that number is to text to it. Just text, even if it's something like, yeah, hey, I'm interested in being an electronic member. Can't be there, love what you guys are doing, want to be a part, and then I'm going to have it kind of follow through. But what I really, hey, I need this. Hey, we need that. Hey, we'd love to have a group. We have a group, right? That's meeting together, because I want to be able to get you more resources. So just you can call it. I think somebody answers it. Again, Brother Todd don't work on the electronic end of things too much. You can message us through Facebook. Again, I don't do Facebook myself personally, but our staff does. And I've got people that take care of the Facebook page there for Victory Church. And so you can direct message there. You can email. You can call. You go to the website. You find a way to contact us. The website is victorychurch.ch. All one word. victorychurch.ch, like the word church. Okay. So what I'm sending out this minute to do is just, hey, can you give feedback? Hey, if these minutes help you, just shoot back a word. Hey, catch these things all the time, man. They seem to help. I wish you'd do fewer of them. I wish you'd do more of them. Whatever. just hit me up with that feedback. And if you're, hey, e-membership in some way or another would benefit you, help you, it's something you're interested in, just kick us a word. Like I say, you can just pop a text, because what I really just need is, okay, are you out there, and or you want to be involved? Because you can't just watch. You can't just watch. That church is not a spectator sport. You've got to, the thrill is on the field. The thrill is in the fight. It's not watching it. You don't want to be a spectator. You don't want to be a spiritual spectator, right? I tell people all the time in this room, you can't sit in here in your blessed insurance and think that God's going to do great things in your life. You've got to engage. You've got to engage in ministry. You've got to engage in fellowship. You've got to engage in growing in the Lord. You've got to engage in reaching others for Christ. Take those home groups, for example. I don't know, now I'm just kind of shooting from the hip, but you know, you take those home groups, this is a great opportunity to invite friends, invite family. Somebody may not know the Lord. I tell people all the time here, if you'll do what I can't do, which is reach into your circles to bring people, something as simple as bring them to church, I'll do what may be hard for you to do with that person. I'll share the gospel with them. I never preach, I don't share the gospel. I never preach, I don't give an opportunity, and I don't give an invitation, okay? And I'm not gonna go fishing, I'll pull my net in. That don't even make sense to me. But if you follow what I'm saying, just if you'll reach out, and we'll partner together. We'll partner together. And you know what? If God's got us walking together in life, and you know, you might be on the North Pole and I'm on the South Pole, but I tell you what, the Almighty God, I guess I'm going out of focus here. We're all right there in the middle of His hand, all right? So, hey, hope you have a great day. Think about these things and kick me some feedback if you don't mind. Again, 469-838-5321 or victorychurch.ch, or message us on Facebook. All right. Y'all have a great day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.